think we're good. So it's actually great being here, everybody. Thank you for having me. Cool. I love being here, except there's one thing, is that there's 50 people and one washroom. But this is actually kind of cool for me, because I can heckle you now as you're taking a piss. You're doing great. Focus. As you can see, I dressed up for the occasion. I like wearing heavy metal shirts out in public because I'm basically admitting to the world that I'm an angry, lonely person. If you've ever heard the old joke, what do you get when you listen to a country song backwards? You get your home back, your wife back, your dog back. What happens when you listen to a rap song backwards? You save lives. You know what happens when you listen to a pop song backwards? Sobriety and abstinence. But I actually think washrooms are really important because public washrooms have now developed their own culture. If you don't really know what I'm talking about, it has its own artwork. It's often phallic in nature, but it still counts. And it has some great literary pieces, like Dave Was Here. And the sequel to that, Dave is a Faggot. And I was always wondering, like, if you go to a gay club, what do they write on the walls? Because writing Dave is a Faggot just seems kind of redundant. Just to let you guys know a little bit about myself, I'm a cashier at a superstore. Woo! Yeah. Thank you. I love it. I actually do quite enjoy working there, except there are a few things that are worth mentioning. One is, I really hate how we have to charge for plastic bags. It's really stupid. So I just give free bags to everybody because I figure I remember a time when they were always free, so why not? But I got busted one time by my manager for giving away 2 plastic bags, which is 10 cents. And she threatened to take it off my paycheck. Now, I don't know what you can buy for 10 cents, except 2 bags from the superstore.
No, it will be.
There was another time that a lady who was trying to give me some coupons, and they were expired, so I had to explain to the lady, look, I can't take these coupons, it's store policy. So she rationally called me a racist, you know, because I'm black. But I calmly explained to her, look, this is not a racist thing, I just can't take the coupons, it's store policy. But sometimes I want to go back and really relive that moment, because just to see what would happen. So when she goes, you're a racist. Yes, I am. Oh, okay, well, I guess we'll keep going then. So, a lot of stuff's happened lately, some crazy stuff. It's really sad to hear, you know, as a comedian, or as an aspiring comedian, it was really sad to hear that Robin Williams died. And what was really eerie about it, though, I don't really like to make fun of it, but there was one eerie thing, as I remembered that he was in the music video for Don't Worry, Be Happy, which really conjugated a really dark image of my head as he's tying the noose, he's whistling the song. He's dead, he's not gonna complain, alright? Relax. Something else that's happened in the news lately, I don't know if you heard about this MMA fighter that beat up his girlfriend. This guy, his name's War Machine, he beat up his porn star girlfriend. Her name's Christy Mack. I love pretending like I don't know who she is. Bullshit. But I don't want to trivialize the abuse or anything like that, but there's 2 things that I think she missed that were clear warning signs. One, his name is War Machine. That's not like a persona. He legally changed his name to War Machine. And number 2, they're not married, but he has a tattoo on his neck that says Mac. That's her last name. And it's written across his neck. My parents have been married for 20 years, and my dad has 3 tattoos. None of them are of my mother. Hang on. That's it. Sorry, I took notes. So, something else I wanted to talk about with you guys is that I do get angry a lot, really easily sometimes, but some things that really upset me these days are people that get offended for no reason. If you've ever been offended by anything in your life, go fuck yourself. Because the thing about it is I think that being offended is something completely separate from feeling offended. Feeling offended happens to us all. It's when something unpleasant happens, you can get that feeling in the pit of your stomach, you know, but it's like every emotion, it goes away. Being offended takes time and effort. I'll give you an example. I tried being offended once. There was this story about this tiger that attacked a guy at a zoo because he was drunk and he fell into the cage. Not the tiger's fault, the tiger just does what he does. He didn't even kill the guy, he just attacked him. But they put the tiger down anyway. So I tried being offended for once. I thought, you know what, I'm going to write an angry email to the zoo and let them know that I don't support what they did. But, so I had to go on their website, look up someone to complain to, open my email address, copy out the contact information from their website onto my email address. By the time I actually got down to writing the letter, I said, fuck it, there's going to be other tigers. But people there's such a double standard with what people get offended by these days. Do you guys remember Paula Deen? A few months ago, she got kicked off television because everyone thought, you know, there was allegations that she has said the N-word in the past and that she's racially insensitive. Which, fair enough, but at the same time, what are the two most popular television shows last year? Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones. You can't tell me that a show that has incest, violence, drugs is more family-friendly than some southern lady just trying to cook. And it's not like Breaking Bad had the best racial profiles. They had this character on the show, Tuco, who was a Mexican drug lord. He was more offensive to Hispanic people than Speedy Gonzalez. Although I must say, I did want to see them have like some kind of duo. I think it would be great. Andele, andele, epa, epa! Yeah, just wait a minute, Holmes, I gotta get my meth first. Sorry. Thank you.
I hope so.
Alright guys, I think that's all I got for today. Thank you so much.